What's up, YouTube fam? It's Brendan from Market Makers, my friends. Guys, our Discord link and the BitGet link for $630 in bonuses, our Discord link for our pattern trading signal room, and for our chat are all in the YouTube video description, okay? A lot of you guys are emailing me, asking me where it is. In the video description, you'll see the links, my friends. And let's jump right into the data. Guys, Bitcoin's journey down to 31K. So we've been talking about this for months. We were talking about 20 to 25K Bitcoin for a long time. It still looks like in the end it will go below that. But we've been trading this the whole way, my friends. And then today we traded a 5-0 pattern that I posted last night, like 3 or 4 in the morning on the East Coast time. And it executed beautifully, got a nice 4.5% market drop from it. And we're just watching price decline as we catch it in patterns. Because like I said, guys, we're in the bat. I gave you guys this pattern a few weeks ago, and as you can see, it's just a beautiful declination of price all the way down. You know, we're going to see pumps, we're going to see dumps. This is a daily pattern, so you're going to have a lot of patterns within here. You see the 200 moving average cutting across your ceiling, which is just a hardcore reminder of the fact that you have been in a bear cycle and you are still in a bear cycle. But where will this rebound to? People are asking me that. So 31,546 is our destination. I do see some good support at 38 and 36. So there is an opportunity to come back up and maybe test some different levels, but we're not there yet, as you can see. But price just looks so weak, guys. Every time we get a pump, it just rolls back down. You can see it's almost staying within the triangle even. But price, when it comes down to 31,546, will come up. Where will it go? Most likely here. This is the 618, the most commonly retraced to fib, my friends. That's 44,808, okay? And what will that be? That would be your bear market high, your lower high here, when it was 48.8, then 45.1, and then you'll come back up after this low and get another 44. So you'll have a series of lower highs that just get formed, okay, as the market gradually declines, because that's what the market's doing, guys. And that's that zoomed out view we went over yesterday, but you can clearly see it. There's your 65K high up here, and then you drop off down here. And again, I told you before, this is the declination of price. This was the journey for price. It should never have broken up through the 200 and 233, which is why we knew all of this was artificial. It would fall apart at that 52K level, guys. I gave you that 52K level back when we were at 41K. We had the kill box. I gave you the market top. We got 900 points above the market top and fell apart with the butterfly and dropped 20%. And again, you just see price declining. So we're going to see some more pumps, guys. I don't see any major reversal patterns yet. You know, as bars form, as patterns form, I'll keep you guys in the loop, but nothing major yet, my friends. As a matter of fact, you know, this Black Widow Gartley I gave you months ago as well now, I think, at least 2 months ago maybe, I don't know. I drew this back at XA. I prematurely drew it, predictively drew it, and as you can see, it's still tracking perfectly. People say, well, but your point is up here. And that's true, the C point is up here, but the C point can come all the way down as long as it doesn't touch the A point, right? So it can come all the way down here. So I was really surprised that we didn't test that 38K level, and we still could. And this could be an area that we have some strong support. I see a lot of support at the 38K, 36K, in that range for a bounce up. Would that bounce be enough to get us to 57? I mean, it just doesn't seem likely at all, does it? It just, Bitcoin's so weak, every time it encounters any resistance, it just falls apart. You know, you're 52K here, and you're just continually, again, just rolling down when you zoom out and look at the big picture, guys. So let's look at the shorts in the market. Shorts, there's a lot, this to me looks like a lot of indecision in the market. I mean, shorts are up, okay, this is a 4-hour time frame. Longs are down. Let's pull some more history in here. Longs are way down, actually, if you pull this down even more. So longs are substantially down. Obviously, the market's bearish. Again, we've been saying this since May, my friends. Let's look at the, let's go ahead and look at the 1-hour time frame, current trend. This is the 1-hour 200, okay? 1-hour 200 is not that strong, but it was strong enough to knife through the price and get this nice declination of the price, okay? You try to rise back up and test it again, fall apart again. This is just Bitcoin. Every single time it encounters resistance is falling apart. So let's look at this a couple different ways. Let's throw in our temas, see if we got any more bullish or bearish crosses. And we had our bearish cross here, bullish cross here, back to a bearish cross. It did not last very long. We did fall below Gann support, and then we got back above it. So we're 100 points above Gann support right now. So we're using 41.1 as a support level. But again, even the micro trend, guys, the micro trend looks bad. Okay, your drop off, your pump up, which is just another lower high, your drop off, your pump up. I mean, that right there is just a series of lower highs, okay? And again, the 200, 6.5 months of trading average is your market top once again, just like it was throughout June. So we have that in every time frame, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily. The 200 is your market top, okay? So if we can break the 200 and make some progress, that would be interesting. But so far, I mean, it's just been false hopes. That's all that has been so far. Let's see if the Gann fan changed at all. Gann fan. So easiest way to use the Gann fan, my friends. The heavy pink lines are resistance. And as you can see, we got through the heavy pink line. So we're actually in the thinner resistance areas. And you can see more resistance here, more support here. The blended green and pink is support because you are above it right now. So we did get through that, but this is just all negative space. This is all resistance. You got to get through all of this resistance to come up and really make some progress. You got to beat the 200. You got to beat the next Gann resistance level of 43.1. Just a lot against you with a very weak Bitcoin. And I think what happened, guys, retail has very little say in this. The more I've gotten to know about crypto, the more I've seen the on-chain data. I've mentioned this several times before, but most people don't realize this, okay? The top 5 cryptos are 90+% owned by 1% of the wallets. Ethereum, if you think you have a say what happens with Ethereum, you do not. 95% of Ethereum is owned by 1% of the wallets, okay? 1% of the wallets owns 95% of the Ethereum. So the institutions, in reality, what's happened, have just lost interest. Okay, they got their pumps, they made their money, and now they're letting Bitcoin come down. Do I think it's going to stay down forever? No, of course not, my friends. If I did, I wouldn't be in this market. There are scenarios this plays out to. And again, I've given you some of these different numbers like 14K to 19K. Bitcoin's going to end up in the teens. Okay, last bear market or last bull run / bear market, Bitcoin went down to 3K at one point, okay? Even if it got down to 14, 15K, that's still 5x higher than it was the previous market. Bitcoin's a valuable asset. As a matter of fact, what I plan on doing is just building up my portfolio as large as possible, possibly investing in some select alts. But when Bitcoin does find that bottom, loading up on Bitcoin, loading up on some select altcoins, perhaps. I haven't decided on that yet, but definitely loading up on Bitcoin because looking at the metrics that I'm looking at how I think the next bull run will play out. And again, we will find a bottom. Buyers will step in. The market will reverse. It'll start going up. That could take months. That could take weeks. That could only take days. I mean, realistically, somewhere in between, right? But once Bitcoin starts going back up, I do see like 100K to 150K Bitcoin next cycle. You could end up, if it happens quickly, people will call it a two-part bull run. I don't view it like that, okay? Because this market has changed so much. There's almost $2 trillion market cap now. You're just going through cycles like any other market would. You're in a bear cycle. You're going to find a bottom. Buyers will step in. The assets will all rise back up again, okay? That's what we do as traders. We ride these waves back and forth. It's really important to do, especially if you want to be a successful trader. So let's turn this off. Let's turn the temas off. And let's look at Ichi. See if we have really, really heavy resistance, which of course we do. So Ichi Cloud, we did get back above the moving average, hence the green candles, and then we instantly fell back down. That's the thing, guys, the price action of Bitcoin is just so weak. You didn't even get to wick the cloud, and you just fell apart. So it's falling to support. Where is that next support level? Right? Could be the high 30s, could be 36. I have patterns in different places. I've seen some people on YouTube say Bitcoin will never be in the 30s again as long as they're alive. I mean, I hope they don't really mean that because Bitcoin's going into the 30s, my friends. At some point, it will find hard support and it will pump back up. But the overall declination, I do believe, is going to look like this bat, okay? It's just going to keep declining overall. You'll have your pumps and your pumps will come up and you'll end up being like a candle like that, where it's just a candle that's up and then the next couple of candles will be down. and you'll keep descending down, okay? And again, price could come up again at some point. We could print a major reversal pattern. That has not happened yet, but it is a possibility because Bitcoin's a controlled asset. It's a valuable asset, but it's a controlled asset. And so it's the crypto space, controlled asset class, okay? So we ride the waves, we profit. If you like the way that sounds, guys, check out our room. The Discord link is in the video description, as well as the BitGet link for $630 in bonuses in the video description. Another market update coming tomorrow, my friends. Talk to you guys soon. Have a fantastic day.